Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly. And just watched that Bengals game, and I was not rooting for them for the simple fact that if they win the game, they're not trading Trey Hendrickson 4-5. They still have a shot. But the fact that they lost, now that they're 3-6, they're done. They're not going nowhere. Everyone knows it. Pack it in. It's over. So to me, man, Hendrickson, he's on the block. And if the Niners, if they want him, I think they could get him for a second round pick. That is kind of steep, but do we need it? Hell yeah, we need a pass rusher. We need somebody. Like, we need somebody. The only true sack I think we got today was Sam Okawanu. That made a nice move. Farrell, that sack, Jackson Dart had like 20 seconds to throw that damn ball, and he held on to it forever. So we need juice. We need juice right now, and if I'm the Niners, hot damn, I probably would do it just because you're going to probably get a comp pick. You probably get like a third round pick, comp pick in a few years for Hendrickson, and you're like saying, hey, I'm going for it. I'm going to go for it. Screw it, I'm going for it. And would that help with our boy Huff coming back next week? Heck yeah, it would be huge having him come back and having those two together. Last year statistically, Hendrickson was better than Bosa. I think what he led the NFL in sacks. Put him on a new team that's competing for a Super Bowl. Is he going to be rejuvenated? Heck yeah, he's going to be rejuvenated. It's going to change the culture. Everyone's going to see that we have a big stud come in, and it's like everyone's going to take their game to the next level. So seeing that game, man, I was getting pumped up just because I'm like, yeah, I think someone's going to get him. I think someone's going to get him by the trade deadline, like 48 hours. So we'll see. We'll see how it goes, man. But yeah, if John Lynch wants to get aggressive, he's done it before. I think we got Chase Young one year. Another one big name, Emmanuel Sanders another year. Oh gosh, so many other, Smith from the New York Jets one year. Omenihu. So we've done it before. We've done it at the trade deadline. We went out there and we're aggressive. So I think we're going to make another move. Is it going to be Trey Hendrickson? I have no idea. However, if it is, man, that's going to be, Niner fans should be excited. Like, oh shoot, these guys, they're going to go for it. They're like, screw it. We're going to go for it. And the fact that we won this game against the Giants, yeah, it changes everything. If we would have lost this game, hell no, they're not doing it. They're like, nah, we can't beat the Giants. It's over. Season's done. However, the fact that you beat them and now your record against the NFC teams is really good. Really good, man. In the NFC West, we haven't lost a damn game in the NFC West. So that right there, you're like, phew. So it's going to be so interesting. Again, John Lynch, Kyle, they're looking at it like seeing all the top teams lose today. It's up for grabs. Whoever wants it, man, they could get it. They could get it, man. So this next couple hours, man, next 48, it's going to be interesting to see what the Niners are going to do. It really is, because again, that's one thing we need. We need some juice at that defensive line. Big time. Big time. We need help. We need getting pressure, man, and getting someone like that, Hendrickson, who, in my opinion, this dude's on the market. That's my opinion, because why wouldn't he be? You're not going nowhere. You're 3-6. You're done. And this was the game right here. This was the game. This was going to decide for a lot of teams if they're in or they're out. What are they going to decide? Are you going to, try to rebuild, or are you going to freaking go all in? And right now, Niners got the decision, man. And John Lynch, he says it best, man. I like when he always says, hey, we're doing our due diligence, baby. When he says this, like, all right, man, at least he's calling. And I'll give him credit, he made the phone call one year, Bill Belichick, about Tom Brady, like, hey, is he available? What about Garoppolo? He went in, and so I give him credit, the fact that he was aggressive there. So we'll see how it goes, man. We'll see how it goes. I know it's going to be a lot of terms, the Niners are probably going to want for the Bengals to pay most of that salary cap. They'll give up the draft pick, but right now, Jed was kind of tight. He was kind of tight in his pockets this year with all the things he's doing with the soccer teams, and also it has to work out for the Niners for them to get him. But man, again, I think if they really wanted him, if they're aggressive enough, I really feel that they have a chance at going out in getting them. You know, today was the day, and it worked out for the Niners' favor. Seeing, you know, Niners win, Bengals lose, and who knows? There's a lot of guys on the Giants team right there too that might be up for the trade discussions. I really would want Burns, man, but Burns, he's not going nowhere. He signed the contract. Um, this offseason, they're not gonna take that big cap hit. Trey Hendrickson would be perfect though. This is the last year of his contract, and we need that juice, man. With Bosa, I think our defense was completely different with Bosa, obviously, and Fred Warner. So we got to get something in return. You know, we really have to get something in return. And I would, fuck, man. Kyle Shanahan said it best a few years ago. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive next week. So if you that's your mindset, then shoot, man, you might as well go for it. You don't know if you're gonna be alive next week, so, or in a year or so. Fudge, why not? You know, and we're not the best in the draft either. So you would like a proven commodity like that. Hendrickson, man, if you get him, dude, we might be favored. We might become the NFC favorite out of nowhere, because I think someone's gonna do it, man. Someone's gonna go out there and they're gonna try to trade for him. And hopefully it's not one of these damn NFC teams, because that's going to suck. And remember in 2021, when the Rams won it, the reason they won it, because they got a whole bunch of guys at the trade deadline, you know? Who was it? Was it Odell Beckham? And then they got Von Miller. They got quite a big bit of guys on that trade deadline, and they freaking went all in. They're like, screw it. So hopefully, you know, the Niners, you know, they do the same thing. Because Niners-Rams, man, next week, is for first place in the NFC West, and you win that game, you're sitting with the golden ticket. You lose, and you're probably gonna have to win 3 road games to get to the damn Super Bowl. So, yeah, you wanna have the best dudes out there, and you know that defense again. Like maybe my last video after the win, defense at the last 2 drives, man, we're just getting torched, man. No pressure, and Jackson Dart just went down the field twice on us, so that sucked. And you want to get as many guys as you can, especially that Gross model is not coming back for a while. And, you know, who knows what the hell's up with McCall Williams again. But if you get Huff and then you get Trey Hendrickson, you're looking at it and you're like, screw it, we're going all in. We're doing it. We're doing it, baby. So, yeah, not concerned about the offense again, because we're getting guys back. And I think we're going to get better and better with the way Kyle's starting to deal it up. So I think that part we're going to be fine. We're going to be a top 10 offense at the end of the year when it's all said and done. Get Trey Hendrickson, man. You're going to be a top 10 defense again. You know, before Bosa, we were a top 5. And Fred Warner, we're one of the best out there. Now we're slowly starting to get worse and worse. But you make this move, man, and that changes everything. So yeah, man, up for grabs. If Niners want them, you know, they're answering the phone, like Peter Schrager said. Call them every day and see if you can get them. Now's your time to really be aggressive. We'll see how it goes, man. But that's what I got, man. Peace.